Welcome to Justice Now, and you're part of the series of Tips for Black Workers. This is part 25, and the part 25 for Tips for Black Workers is reframing your situation. Reframing your situation. Oftentimes when you go into the workplace, it's with the understanding that you're going in there to do your job, complete your job, punch that time clock to state when you're in and out, and when at the end of the day the time is done, you leave. It's quite linear. You go in, you punch in the time clock, you do your work, you punch out, and you leave. You go home until the next day. Unfortunately, that's not how it works. More and more, as I'm reviewing my experiences as a worker in several different environments, I recognize that a workplace is far more than that. In fact, I would highly recommend that you start to look at the workplace as a military operation, in which the point of the mission is resource acquisition. Not many people in our community have been ever taught this, that we need to look at the workplace as a military operation with the purpose of resource acquisition. And the reason I came to this conclusion is because of the amount of military terms that are often used when describing the workplace that I've never really taken into consideration before, such as enemy lines, collecting intelligence, excessive monitoring, flying under the radar, which the perps have been adept at doing, is flying under the radar. You or others being a casualty of some way as a result of the operations of the company. The company having operations, right? Like having an operation, much like a mission or a mission statement. So by these terms, it's helped me to recognize that, this is really a military environment. So it being a military environment, then need to come in with some survival skills. One, you have to have a plan. You have to make sure that you have a plan for your operation. When you're joining a workplace, it's not just to make money. It's so that you have a plan as to what to do while you're there, and to see if your operation can align with the company's operation, if your mission can align with the company's mission, right? The other thing that they'll do is they'll have they'll have different policies and procedures that you want to review. Oftentimes you're going to find that that you're a casualty. Either there's friendly fire that's happening. They call it friendly fire, but it's really, constructive dismissal, where they ostracize their own team members and push them out in favor of getting someone else to come in to cover the position. You have to be very diplomatic, right? So diplomatic is not the same as being friends, which is often confused. Diplomatic means to be friendly as a tool to seek consensus to get closer to what you want. So you need to be diplomatic. Things of that nature. So I'm just going to request that you reframe the workplace into really what it it's become, which is really a military operation and a series of military operations. Everybody has their own agenda. Some align with the operations of the company, some do not. You have to find ways of protecting yourself so you don't become a casualty. You'll find that you'll be excessively monitored, and that the perpetrators will tend to fly under the radar. You'll find that they're collecting intelligence on you at all times. That it's really eye-opening. So that's all that I have to say about that for now. If you have any comments, please share it below. If you have any stories, please share below, and also like and subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos.